I've been there, falling in love with an iconic designer handbag, only to be completely shut out by the price tag. And with constant price hikes and what feels like declining quality, you start to wonder, is it even worth it anymore? The good news? Today's mid-range brands are stepping it up, big time. So in this video, I'm sharing some truly beautiful, well-made handbags that rival the quality, craftsmanship, and timeless style of the luxury icons, without the eye-watering price tag. I've been collecting designer, vintage, and mid-range bags for over a decade at this point, and these are the picks that I stand behind. Let's get into it. The Loewe puzzle bag. Loewe has climbed to the top of the list index quarter after quarter, and their popular puzzle bag has become one of the most searched and sought after bags of the past year. But with over 10 years of popularity and success, this bag isn't just trendy, it's iconic. And while I love the Loewe puzzle bag, there is an affordable alternative that I love just as much. The Clementine bag from The Horse. If you've never heard of this company before, they're based out of Australia. They're a husband and wife team, and the Clementine bag, if I'm not mistaken, is their best seller, and I can totally see why. This gives that same effortless, kind of casual, cool, it girl type of vibe of the Loewe puzzle bag without being a direct copy. It doesn't have the little puzzle pieces, but the overall silhouette is giving me puzzle bag. This bag is made of soft, buttery, smooshy, pebbled Italian leather. I love the feel and quality of this bag, and I don't want this to come across the wrong way. I don't know how this bag is so cheap. This retails for only $240. It is one of the most affordable bags that I'm going to be recommending in this video. For the quality, for the style, for what you get, it is an amazing value. I also like that it comes with the little magnetic closure, so you kind of have like a very seamless look on top without the zipper. You have two straps as well, so you can carry it top handle, crook of your arm, and then you have the crossbody strap, which is adjustable. So it's a very functional bag. It fits a lot, it's versatile, it looks cool. So for $240, I feel like this is such a no-brainer if you are interested in the style of the Loewe puzzle bag. The Celine Triomphe bag and the classic Hermes Constance. I am going to be lumping these together because they're very similar style bags. These to me are the quintessential French woman, everyday, versatile flap bags. But let's be real, it's not a groundbreaking design. More affordable brands can recreate something very, very similar with their own flair for a more affordable price and with very good quality materials. And one of our favorites here on this channel is the Atelier Auguste MANSUR bag. If you've never heard of Atelier Auguste before, they are a Parisian brand. I had the very pleasure of visiting their boutique last time I was in Paris. I tried on every single bag they have. If you want more details about my favorites, I'll link that video down below. And I also got to meet their founders, which is super nice because they are a smaller, more small batch artisan brand. All of their bags are made of beautiful Italian leather with real gold-plated hardware, I might add. I love this brand because they have a very classic feel, but it still looks very sleek and modern. The bags feel very luxurious, but they're also very hard-wearing. The leather is very scratch-resistant, very color transfer resistant. This is a bag that you can run errands in, you could take it out to dinner, you could dress it up, you can dress it down, put it with a dress, t-shirt, and jeans. It's just so classic, but also very durable and practical for every day. The MANSUR comes in a mini size, which is the one that I'm wearing here in the beautiful ivory color, which I just love for summertime. And then it also comes in a larger size as well. I do have a coupon code for Atelier Auguste. You could save 10% off with my code SOFIA10. So I'll list that down below in case you want to check them out. Bonus, I have one more recommendation if you really like this bag style, and that is the DeMellier Vancouver bag. This is a very popular bag across social media, so I just had to give it a try and put it to the test. This I think is great if you like more of that natural leather feel. I have the smooth leather, and while I really like my MANSUR bag, and I think that those are a bit more durable, I really like the supple feel and shine of the leather of my Vancouver bag. It also comes in a pebbled version if you like the look of that as well. So if you want something that has a little bit more of like that shine, that kind of gets better with age, if you like that kind of leather, I would recommend the Vancouver bag. The other feature that I want to note is that you can double up the straps and turn it into a shoulder bag, just like the Hermes Constance, whereas the MANSUR bag is very much a crossbody, or you can tuck in the strap to make it more of like a clutch style. And I will have a full shopping guide on where you can purchase the bags in this video linked in the description box down below, and also on the shopping buttons on the screen. And if you love mid-range handbags and affordable luxuries like me, maybe consider subscribing to my channel. I upload new videos and guides every single week to help my viewers avoid wasting money on overhyped products and instead find what makes them feel luxurious every single day. So hit that subscribe button for more content just like this. The Bottega Veneta Andiamo tote bag. This bag has not been around for that long, I totally get it, but I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon, especially given all of the different sizes, colors, and variations of this bag that Bottega has launched since its inception. And actually, I think this is one of the hardest luxury bags to find a quality alternative for. Most of them end up being straight up replicas and the quality just isn't there. But your girl here, I found a beautiful quality alternative to the Andiamo tote, and it is from Aspenol of London. This is the Aspenol of London tote. Now this comes in a beautiful pebbled leather if that is what you are into, but it also comes in this gorgeous hand woven style. Take a look at this, guys. I think this is such a beautiful bag. I actually don't have any Aspenol of London bags, but my mom loves this brand. She has several. This comes in two different sizes. The smaller size looks a little bit more like the Andiamo tote. It does have a top handle, so you can carry it in your hand or on the crook of your arm, and then it has a crossbody strap. And then the larger size, if this is something that you're into, is I think more appropriate as a work bag. If you're going to be carrying a lot with you, you can actually put these straps over your shoulder and carry it more like a tote, which actually I think that's better than the larger Andiamos, because those can get really heavy if you put a lot of stuff in them, and you're not going to be carrying it on the crook of your arm. So I actually think that the London tote is a better option if you're looking for a functional work bag that you can really pile all of your stuff in. Now I know that this recommendation, it's a little bit more expensive than some of the other affordable alternatives that I'm presenting in this video. It's a little bit over $1,000. However, it is artisan hand woven leather. It's kind of hard to replicate that for a very affordable price. I stand by the quality, so I still feel like it's worth mentioning. It's still a fraction of the price of the Bottega. The Gucci Jackie bag. This bag was first released in 1961 as the Constance bag. It was later renamed the Jackie after being popularized by the iconic Jackie Kennedy Onassis. I love the very classic but also retro vibes of this bag, but at almost $4,000 at this point, I don't blame anybody for wanting a more affordable alternative. Now a lot of people are going to recommend the Coach Hamptons bag. If you want to know why I'm not recommending the Coach Hamptons bag, I will link down below my other video that you can watch after this, where I review every single Coach handbag style at my local boutique, and you can learn a little bit more about the pros and cons. Instead, I'm going to recommend the Le Teneur Pia bag. Le Teneur is a brand that has been very widely recommended to me by my subscribers. They were founded in 1898 in France. They are a French brand, and no shame to the Coach Hamptons, but to me, this is a much more elevated quality style with fewer sort of direct copied design details. It's got a similar shape and vibe as the Jackie, but still very much retains its own personality. It comes in a smaller size and a larger size, and both of them are in the full grain smooth calfskin, which just looks so delicious. I also really like that this bag has that little chain detail, which not only is just like a cute design detail, almost like a bag charm, but you can convert this bag into a more dressy style by just using the chain. So you got a little bit of like a 2-in-1, and then of course you can also use the adjustable crossbody strap. Another good alternative that I recently discovered, because my friend got this bag, is the DeMellier Sienna Hobo bag. I'm not sure if this is new, but it is new to me. Again, has that similar kind of retro silhouette. It's kind of a hobo, but there's some structure to it. And I don't know if everybody realizes this, but the Gucci Jackie bag, it's actually kind of fussy to open. Like, you have to undo the clasp, you have to flip the thing over, you reach in, and then you have to do up the clasp every single time, and then it looks really silly. If you don't have it done up, it's actually a little bit of a fussy bag. This is nice because it has a zipper closure. So if you're looking for something that is more secure, if you're walking around in crowded areas, if you're riding like the metro or something like that, this is going to be much more functional for the everyday woman, and also also much more secure. The Hermes Picotin. You probably thought that I was gonna say the Birkin or the Kelly, but no. We're gonna chat about the Hermes Picotin today because this bag has been growing in popularity, I've noticed, so much that even the other luxury brands have been releasing very, very similar silhouettes, like eerily similar silhouettes to the Picotin. And this is also one that is on my personal wish list, but it's so expensive, guys. However, I have found some beautiful alternatives to this. The first one is from Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren has been having a moment, by the way. Their bags have been growing in popularity, and one of the ones that I've been seeing lately is the Ralph Lauren Polo Play. Something that I really like about the Hermes bags, whether it be the Picotin or anything in their line, are those beautiful, bright, saturated colors. And I feel like the Ralph Lauren Polo line does a really great job sort of emulating those colors and the same vibe of the Hermes Picotin, but in their own Ralph Lauren Americana, very preppy type of way. These are cute. Like, I can clearly tell that it's a Ralph Lauren bag, but you get that same sleek sort of silhouette. You get the soft pebbled leather, very similar vibe, but actually this is even more practical because these convert into a crossbody. There are two different sizes, and they also make this in a very cute, very summery woven version. Now, I know color is not for everybody, so if you're looking for something a little bit more sleek, a little more understated and neutral, I would recommend the Songma Song Bag. This one is always popping up on my social media and in my mid-range bag searches. This has been growing in popularity. Songma in general, they make really good quality bags for the price. It's one of the more affordable brands. I have their Luna bag, which I reviewed for you guys here on my channel, so I highly recommend checking them out. The Song bag has that same sleek silhouette and that beautiful mushy pebbled leather, but they've updated this version with a little metal clasp in the center, so you don't really get like that buckle detail that you get from the Hermes Picotin. So it's more of like a streamlined vibe if that's something that you prefer. Also, another cute little detail of this bag is that it comes with a little removable card holder, so you can just pop it out. It just like snaps into place. So if you want to like grab your wallet, if you're going to get lunch or something like that, you can keep your ID, your cash, your cards in there. And I just thought it was a very cute, functional little detail. The Fendi Peekaboo, one of my favorite luxury bags of all time. I have a very small addiction to the Fendi Peekaboo. And while you can get some very affordable ones on the pre-love market, they're still gonna set you back at least $1,000 to $2,000 depending on the style. However, I have found the cutest little affordable alternative on my recent trip to Paris. This is the Floran Swan bag. This has a very similar shape, but I really like the lovely demure style of this bag. The little clasp on the side emulate the folded wings of a swan. There are 3 sizes of this bag, and they are all very functional. They all come with the crossbody strap. The one that I have is the mini size. It's super cute and demure, but don't worry, it still fits your phone, your wallet, all of your essentials, but it looks very cute and precious. My mom has the medium size, which she absolutely loves, and this bag also comes in so many gorgeous colors, bright pops of red, orange, purple, blue, pink, like literally every single color under the rainbow, in addition to the gorgeous, delicious neutrals. I have this in the chocolate brown. So if you wanted to add maybe like an interesting color or a pop of color to your wardrobe, this is a really great affordable bag for you to check out. And of course, the leather is super supple and soft, but also I would say quite durable and scratch resistant. Another peekaboo alternative, which actually I don't own, but I'm so tempted by, is the Mulberry Iris bag. Now, this is another one that is a little bit more expensive than the ones that I'm recommending in this video, but I think it's so cute that I wanted to talk about it. I just love the overall look and vibe of this bag. I think it looks so chic. It kind of looks like if the Peekaboo and the Bottega Andiamo had a baby. I love the woven handles. Some of them come with solid colors, some of them are two-toned, but they're all very chic. That handle is actually removable, so depending on the look that you want, you can like wear it crossbody, you can do a top handle situation. I love the hardware, the little like cinched sides. This looks so good. Why is nobody talking about this bag? Mulberry also has really, really good leather and good quality, so I wanted to recommend this one as well because I don't hear anybody talking about this. The Louis Vuitton Speedy bag. The Speedy bag is really having a moment right now, but it's a classic. It's been around for years. This was actually the first luxury bag that I saved up for, but the prices have gone up, my friends. The prices have gone up, and let's be real, the silhouette it's not that groundbreaking. And a brand that I feel is having a bit of a revival right now is Dooney Burke. I know. Remember Dooney Burke? I know that there are those of you out there who have been Dooney Burke fans all along. You've never lost interest, but I feel like I'm hearing about them again, and that makes me happy. I want to recommend to you the Dooney Burke all-weather leather barrel satchel 28. This is giving me Speedy vibes, but of course in a very Dooney Burke way. This also is made of leather. It's not made of plastic-coated canvas. No shame to anybody that loves their Speedy. I love my Louis Vuitton bags, but this is all leather for a very affordable price. Not to mention, this is the all-weather leather from Dooney Burke, which is supposed to be very, very durable. The YSL Lulu bag. This is one of those bag styles that I thought for sure was going to be a trend bag, but it just keeps coming back. It just continues to be popular, and I guess I can see why, because it is a very functional bag. It's a very classic style. The chevron quilting, very quintessentially YSL, and you can dress it up and you can dress it down. But what would be an affordable alternative to this? I would recommend the PINKO Classic Love Crossbody bag. If you've never heard of PINKO, I feel like I see them more in Europe. Like all the girlies over there, they're wearing their PINKO bags. I don't see them around that much in the United States, but they have some really cute stuff. Even other than this bag, they have some really cute styles. Now, I know not everybody is into like the bird motif, but I really like birds. I think this is a really cute bag, and it's giving me the YSL Lulu bag vibes, but without the YSL price tag. The Fendi Baguette. This bag was so popular that the brand had to take a break from producing it because there were so many counterfeits out there. Everybody wanted a bite of the baguette. An older new style, this is a quintessential cool girl classic. One of the things that I really love about the Fendi Baguette is that they have so much fun with it. There's sequin versions, beaded versions, leather versions, denim versions. You can find a baguette in every single material, every single style. And so one of the bags that I think emulates the funness of the Fendi Baguette is the Stowed Tommy bag. These are fully beaded bags in the cutest designs. It's so hard to choose which one to buy, and they're also relatively affordable. They start around like the $250 mark. I feel like this is such a great way to add some whimsy and fun to your wardrobe. It can be a novelty bag, it can be an everyday bag, but regardless, I feel like this is a really fun way to add some whimsy to your wardrobe without like an astronomical price. Now, if you're looking for something a little bit more understated, maybe in a leather style, then I would recommend the Coach Tabby bag. This has become a classic on its own for Coach, let's be real, but the overall silhouette and also the different straps that you get, very similar to the Fendi Baguette. I would probably recommend taking a look at the soft version. There is the original Coach Tabby soft, so it has a little bit more of like that slouchy feel that you get from the Baguette. The Prada 2000 re-edition bag. It was so good. They brought it back. They brought it back. This has been everywhere. I feel like this is a classic at this point. It's a very simple silhouette, although we do kind of think of the early 2000s when we see this bag. And no doubt, Prada is known for this bag in their classic nylon fabric. But how about a full Italian leather version? And for that, I would recommend the MANSUR Gabriel Mini Candy Bag. Very similar silhouette, so many beautiful colors. MANSUR Gabriel is a brand that I've been shopping from for a long time. Like, I am an OG MANSUR Gabriel fan. I think my oldest bags from them are, gosh, I think they're like about 10-ish years old at this point. I love their leather. They're one of the first brands I shop from that was kind of doing like the more artisanal mid-range types of bags. Now, on the other hand, another brand that I've been recently introduced to is Verified NYC. Comment down below if you've heard of this brand before. Take a look at their signature Hobo bag. I like this one because it kind of has a similar silhouette, but more of like a slouchy feel, which is very trendy at the moment. I like the hardware on this bag. It has that kind of like chunky lock closure. You have the adjustable strap. You also can purchase an additional extender strap for this bag. And even with the extender strap, I think the whole thing is like $330. It's a really cool style, I think, and I haven't seen anybody on the street actually carrying this bag. They're based out of Brooklyn, New York, and all of their leathers are actually sourced from the the food industry. They really have more of like a sustainable, zero waste mentality, which I think is awesome as well. Comment down below and let me know which of these mid-range bags was your favorite, and which luxury bags do you want alternatives for next. And if you like this video, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe, or better yet, go watch another video. Up next, I have the top 5 underrated mid-range luxury bag brands to buy this year. I'll see you there.